Stormflare Badookie XII is finally getting his revenge. And it kinda hurt him, cause he was a contender for Heisman and he didn't get it. But with those sleepless nights, also losing the championship to Washington, he said it was only right to go and get his revenge. And woo boy, this conference is in trouble, cause I'm telling you, you're gonna see plays like this from Stormflare Badookie XII every play. So let's get into his sophomore season. With Temple being our first game this season, I'm not gonna lie, this O-lineman was kind of blocking me up, but I had outside containment. I don't know why I didn't get off the block and make the play. And this is what you call effort as you dive at his legs. But going into the next one on 2nd and 5, almost having an interception. He was fired up. But on 3rd and 5, it's time to get off the field, and Stormflare is not making the best plays, but we absolutely get that 3 and out. And with this just not being the greatest start for Stormflare sophomore season, he absolutely misses another play. But on 1st and 10, this is how you, boom, come alive. Good God almighty. And I mean, it's like coach had fired Stormflare out, because bam, he's trying to take every single one of them out of the game. It just bulldozing through defenders and getting to that ball is so relentless for Stormflare, and that's a great start for him. But on 2nd and 15, Stormflare was having a hard time getting to the quarterback, and this offensive lineman just gave up, so he went and got a sack. And he said, muscle up, son. And on 3rd and 15, missing another big time play was kind of tough for Stormflare, but going into the next play, oh man, he almost had it. And I mean, the effort that Stormflare has, he's never gonna give up. Going in with his last sack of the game, he was fired up with them winning their first game of the season. He ends the game off with 8 total tackles. Going into our next game against Akron, absolutely hit this quarterback, put my head in his chest, but he didn't kind of feel me. He still got the ball off. But on 3rd and 10, without getting no pass rush, they will get the first down. And on 2nd and 2, they run a read option, but it was a little too slow. Stormflare absolutely dove and made the tackle. But on 3rd and 4, bam, club over rip. That's how you make the play in the backfield. And on 3rd and 6, this is how you absolutely take the quarterback ACL, MCL out and make him do a flip and land on his head. But bam, this one was worse. But on 2nd and 1, absolutely getting blocked up. They will go in with their first touchdown of the game. But on 2nd and 8, Stormflare didn't hit his landmark, so he got blocked up, and they will go on to make the tackle, but it just wasn't a so good game from Stormflare. He ends the game off with 7 total tackles. Going into our next game against Georgia Southern, absolutely throwing him to the ground and absolutely put my knee on his back because he's my son. And Stormflare was talking trash the whole game. He said y'all are 0-3. Y'all have no future with this team, and absolutely goes on to make another tackle. But bam, oh my man. And would you just look at the disrespect? He pointed back at the camera and said, club over rip, bam, I'm gonna meet him in the hole. And he absolutely did. But on 3rd and 17, absolutely missing the quarterback, he made an unbelievable first down play. So on 2nd and 14, I said, I'm gonna go get him and knock the ball out. Let's get a turnover. And my teammates did not hop on it. They recovered the ball and we absolutely hit him. But watching our offense try to drive down the field just was not happening. So we have to put points on that board. Getting a sack and then coming in missing. This is his biggest problem. Absolutely going for the running back, not having outside containment, and the quarterback going for the first down. And like they say, the sophomore season is kind of almost the hardest. Stormflare gets thrown out of the club and falls on the ground. And on 2nd and 5, he said he has to get revenge. He gets a sack, club over rip. On 4th and 2, we will watch this quarterback get a first down. But on 1st and 10, that's a great way to knock him off his rocker, Stormflare, but they still went in for 6. And on 3rd and 21, I said there has to be something. I'm just going to try to take the quarterback out. And even though their intentions are not to hurt someone, after I seen him look in his eyes, the trainers absolutely rushed the field. And I'm not going to lie, Stormflare's disrespectful. He stand up and clapped over him. But on 4th and 21, drilling the other quarterback to let him know Stormflare gets player of the game with 7 total tackles. Going into our next game against Michigan State, this is how you get a tackle for loss to start the game off. And absolutely dipping and ripping on 3rd and 4 to get off that field, that's the way to do it. But getting that ball back on 1st and 10, absolutely diving at his ankles, bam, hitting that quarterback. Well, missing that quarterback. As you can see, they kind of got up the field for the first down, and I missed them again. But on 1st and goal, he said he had to make that tackle, and guess what he did? Made it in that backfield. But on 3rd and goal, intercepting that ball and having the vision that Stormflare Badookie XII has is crazy. He will go all the way. He kind of got a little tired, but guess what? He took it all the way the distance. He said, y'all are not on my level. And coach said, man, great game, but there still is a lot to play. Bam, absolutely making this running back fumble the ball. This is 2 turnovers, and we took it for 6, and I said, that's my ball, son. And just with those 2 turnovers, we put fear in their heart. He tripped over himself, and I said, son, get up. And I mean, Stormflare told him there's no point to slamming the ball when you're losing. But on 1st and 10, absolutely making another big play in the backfield. Bam, oh man, he's absolutely going insane. And my favorite move, a push pull and getting to that quarterback with bad intentions. We go on to win the game. He gets player of the game with 13 tackles. Going into our next game, oh man, club over rip, bam, and that's how you make the play. And when you have an offensive lineman with no knee bend like that, that is their worst nightmare. But absolutely getting another tackle for loss. Stormflare told that quarterback, I'm going to be in your review all night, and absolutely missed him, but he kind of fell down. And how did he get that pass off? They got the first down out of that. And when I say Stormflare was all over the place, they were marching down that field, but club over rip and made a big hit before he got that that first down. So we stopped them and they kicked 3 points. And I told this offensive tackle, that's all you're getting because you can't block me. I'm going to be on this QB's tail all night. And on 1st and 10, absolutely making another tackle for loss. On 3rd and 11, I'm trying all I can to get off that field. But my defender picks the ball off and I hit their offensive lineman. But absolutely picking the ball off for his second interception of the game. And this looks like it's going to be his second return of the season. And Stormflare is something else. We going to win the game. He has a game off of 5 total tackles. Going against our rivals, number 3, Ohio State. Boom, that's how you make a big play and fumble the ball to get the game started. When I say Stormflare Badookie XII is your worst nightmare and he is in that backfield all night, someone needs to block him because he can't get blocked. And he absolutely gets another one, wraps and roll, and hits this quarterback and say, I'm going to be there all night. And you can't run because when I want it, I'm going to get it. But on 3rd and 12, absolutely almost having his 3rd interception of the season. On 3rd and 3, he was getting blocked up, but he kind of made a hit and somehow, some way, they will go score and they call a flag on me. Let's just check this out. I dive and I literally hit his cleat. Are you going to really call that a flag? But guess what? He flops, so they give it to him. But on 3rd and 10, he absolutely rolls out and I say, I'm going to get you back and throw you to the ground. Coach said, great game. I said, Coach, he lucky. He's not hurt. But absolutely trying to get around this O-lineman, he pancakes me. But boom, I said, I'm going to get your quarterback back. You're done messed up. There's no stopping me. Boom, I'm going to get you back as well. And I'm telling you, y'all not scoring on us. So they kicked 3. It's the 4th quarter with 6 seconds on the clock. And I don't understand why we didn't just call a timeout and kick 3 to win the game, but we wanted to throw the ball. So now guess what? We're in overtime. But boom, absolutely not in a boom. He absolutely stiff-armed my teammate and absolutely gets up that sideline. And I said, no. They cannot score. And on 2nd and goal, they will score. And on 3rd and 12, our backs against the wall, and we will score, splitting a double team on 2nd and 8. I wrapped and rolled them. Going into the next play on 3rd and 10, I'm getting double team, but it's somehow, some way, got to make a play. Made him fumble, and that's the Aaron Donald Jr. in him. Stormflare Badookie XII gets player of the game with 12 total tackles. Going into our next game against Purdue, absolutely on 2nd and 5, I tried to intercept the ball, but it just didn't go my way. And on 3rd and 5, I kind of hit a spin move and fell on my face. I'm not gonna lie, things are not going well and almost intercept the ball, so I clotheslined the kid. Not getting a good pass rush forced me to drop back in coverage, which I shouldn't be doing because coach is gonna get on me about it. But on 3rd and 4, I just cannot get past this offensive guard. He's not leaving me alone, man. But they will go all the way for 6. 1st and 10, club over rip, hit the quarterback late, but they go in for 6. On 2nd and goal, I'm still getting blocked up. They go in for another one. It's 21-28. I'm trying to intercept this ball on the screen, but I can't. 3rd and 15, I'm absolutely hitting this quarterback, but he's completing the passes. 1st and 10, I'm trying spin moves, everything I can to get to the quarterback, but they're scoring, and I'm just pissed off. But we going to win the game. He has game off for 2 total tackles. Going into our next game is a snowy win. On 3rd and 5, I hit him with a push pull and hit this quarterback, and just look how I push pulled him, dipped over, ripped, and absolutely got to that quarterback. 1st and 10, I hit him again. I said, son, it's gonna get tough, but absolutely get chopped by, get back up and go get a sack. It's gonna be a tough one for you. And I'm lost for words. I don't know what to tell you. Club over, rip, and bam, I'm gonna hit you again. And I tried to hit him this time, but guess what? My teammates will hit him, but they still got the first down. It just wasn't worth it. But bam, I caught him lacking. Trying to make a play that I wasn't supposed to make. It absolutely led up to my teammate getting stiff-armed. I'm sorry, bro. On 2nd and 3, I went and got another sack and absolutely made the quarterback do a flipping. On 3rd and 12, I'm going to get to you with bad intentions every time and then look up and give all praises to the Most High while I go get another sack and then go get player of the game with 9 total tackles. On to our next game against 0-8 Nebraska. Boom, I met you outside. You didn't think I seen you there, buddy, but I absolutely flipped you like a pancake. On 2nd and 9, boom, you just don't get it, you little small buddy. You think I can't see you? And on 3rd and 7, he absolutely throws a pass to get some yards, and I was kind of mad, so I punched him in the face. I said, next time I'm gonna get you a little harder. But they will get down the field and kick 3, and boom, I kind of met him again. I didn't boom him that time, but I laid him down, and on 1st and 10, I got a sack. He ends the game off of 4 total tackles. But going into our next game against Minnesota, absolutely getting to that quarterback. I pulled him by his face mask. I'm surprised they didn't call a flag, but bam, I got another sack on him. That's my 2nd one of the game. And on 1st and 10, I pulled him, but I kind of fell on the ground, and he will get up that sideline. I fell again. What's going on, Stormflare? Bam! That's another sack. And absolutely on 4th and 14, I boomed the running back, knocked him into the next year, and we going to win the game. He has game off for 5 total tackles. Going into our next game against Illinois. Boom! Boy, I got him good. And after that big hit right there, I'm telling you, the whole team was shattered. The quarterback was scared, so I got a sack. And on 3rd and 13, I get another sack on the quarterback, and bam, met him again. I think he was kind of scared of me. Almost intercepting the ball. I threw him to the ground, and on 3rd and 5, I get another sack and throw him and say, muscle up, QB. You need to go go lift some more. Almost interception to pick six. He gets player of the game with 7 total tackles. On to our next game, didn't start off well. Absolutely get pancaked, and they kind of ran and almost got that first down. And on 2nd and 7, I said I have to go get revenge. I got a 2nd and 7. I made up for it, kinda, but boom, absolutely thinking he was gonna get away from me. I made another sack on him, and they absolutely was getting too much yardage, so Stormflare was kind of getting pissed off. On 3rd and 6, he absolutely pulled him, and when he got a sack, it made him fumble, but they just keep getting the ball back every time I make him fumble, so boom, next time I'm gonna try to put him out of the game. On 4th and 18, I club over rip, try to dive at him, but they still got yardage, but the plus was that it was 4th down, so we got off of the field, but going to get another sack. Stormflare was fired up with his teammates and club over ripping. On 4th and 12, we get another decent stop, but he gets player of the game with 7 total tackles. Being in this position again for the conference championship is a big thing, man. As you can see, last time we lost it, and it was not the greatest feeling, and we was walking off the field while they were celebrating that trophy, and it was just looking like the best feeling of the world. So on 1st and 10, trying to give it all I got, I made a spin move, but I'm not gonna lie, they were driving down that field, and things were not going in our favor early on, so trying to dip and rip, I made a tackle on them, and on 3rd and 8, I read it, and oh man, you know, last year I had an interception pick 6, but it got so bad, I was just running in a circle and trying to dive to make any type of plays, and I just couldn't get to the quarterback, but I finally got a sack on him. On 3rd and 14, I'm not sure what Stormflare is doing out there, but you can't question his effort. He is going to go make the play, but on 3rd and 7, absolutely going to get another sack. He was fired up. It's 21-7, and I'm just getting blocked up, double team, everything, but they start driving down that field, and I'm getting this little weird feeling of PTSD and trying not to lose this game. It's 21-21. We go into overtime. I'm missing tackles. This running back is absolutely running the ball as hard as he can, and as you all know, last time in overtime, I made a big play, so trying my best to get to him, my player stepped up, intercepts the ball, and takes it all the way to the crib. We are conference champions, and this is the best feeling. Man, this is what everyone pray for, man. Getting to that national championship after the hard work throughout the summer, the hard work through that fall camp. We finally made it to the national championship, and Stormflare Badookie XII was absolutely fired up, absolutely throwing this running back to the ground and saying, I'm going to give it all I got to win this game. He gets a sack, and he's absolutely fired up. He's trying to go for MVP of the championship, but on 3rd and goal, they absolutely get stopped on that goal line, and we make them kick 3. It's now 6-7, but hold on, we absolutely tripled the score and went up to 21-6, and absolutely made a tackle, and guess what? We are champions. Not only conference champions, but we are national champions. In Penn State, we are bringing it back to the university, but he was rigged out of Heisman again. Last year he was number 3, this year he's number 2. He's working his way up that depth, but this will be the end of Stormflare Badookie XII sophomore season. Drop in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.